Back at Wingfoot for the final round of the United States Open. There's the situation as it stands now. Both Norman and Thorpe have lost strokes to par. And the rest of them. And we're just underway with the final group, the leaders. This was moments ago Hale Irwin's third shot at the first hole, par 4, from the rough on the right, just short of the green. Oh, they're fast, aren't they? And he is up above. David, that's another one of those putts you don't want to open up with, do you?
He's getting off to a shaky start. He did that, I believe, the first round, Jack. He made about a 5-footer for a 5. After getting caught in that traffic, he said that may have been the best putt he made all day.
But this is a treacherous putt he has. Now we go on the second fairway. Greg Norman's second shot. He bogeyed the first hole to drop back to 2 under. 3 shots off Hale. Now puts it on the green, pin high, but he'll have that putt. Now Fuzzy at the first hole. He has a nice uphill putt. Fuzzy should have no trouble in getting a par here at the opening hole.
You notice what he did there, Jack? He sort of looked at Hale, and I'm sure Hale said, do you want to putt out? And Fuzzy said, well, I might be in your line. And that's important because Hale is more than likely going to putt the ball by the hole going down that hill so fast. So Fuzzy did not want to stand in his about-to-be future line down the hill.
Yes. Let's take a good look at this to give us some indication of the speed of these greens. I think they dried out overnight a lot more, so they should be a little swifter than yesterday. Rather serious beginning for the leader after 3 rounds, Hale Irwin. So have some break to it, too.
Well, you've had that putt before.
Oh.
You know, that's like your Monday morning deal. You don't want to open up with this, do you?
Just touched it. There's the break. But very good speed. So bogey 5, it could have been worse. But that ties them up again. My goodness, how many times have they been deadlocked here in these yesterday and now today of the very first hole? Hale drops to 4 under. The bogey here at number 1. Fuzzy has this for par to stay at 4 under. So co-leaders once again, Zeller and Irwin. They move over to the par 4 second hole. This is, of course, Jack Nicklaus in the rough at 4. John Schroeder, what's the story? I'm sorry, it is Ed Sneed.
Jack, his lie isn't too bad over there. I don't think he'll have a problem getting to the green. It's a little bit thick, but a player as strong as Jack can get through that rough. It's just a question of getting it through the opening.
Yes, you have to have those thick wrists, don't you? Huh?
Well, the pin is sitting on the right side behind the bunker. I'd say there's almost no chance that he could get the ball close to the hole, but he can run it into the center of the green if he can just bounce it through that opening.
How's he been playing, Ed?
He's played beautifully the first 3 holes. He hasn't missed a golf shot, and he's come close on one of the birdie putts he had.
Not the right swing, is that what he said?
That's what he said, Jack. I think he just he's visualized a shot, and as he stood over the ball, he realized that he wasn't lined up to hit the shot that he was preparing for, so he stepped away.
He's up short.
Oh, get a rock.
Short, and he has a rather delicate chip here. It doesn't look like he has much green to work with there. So that's Jack Nicklaus' second shot on the par 4 fourth hole, and we asked Jack a little earlier how he compared himself now to how it used to be.
I don't hit the ball quite as far as I used to. I don't overpower the golf courses like I used to. As far as overall shot making, as far as my short game, as far as my overall thinking, I think I'm a better player today than I ever was from those standpoints. But it's that I have a harder time mentally with it. I have a harder time preparing myself because I don't play as much golf as I used to. And if I play too much, I get complacent, as I said earlier. It's harder for me. That's why I reduced my schedule. I didn't want to burn myself out. And yet, it's counterproductive sometimes because I don't play enough golf to be ready. But if I play more, then I get stale, and it's a very, very difficult situation.
Rather objective look at himself by Jack Nicklaus. This is, of course, Fuzzy Zeller's second hole. They're as back as far as they can get on that tee. Dog legs right, so you want to be over on the left part of the fairway. You don't want to be in the right rough. That is the Z position. Oh, boy. Rossi?
This ball is not good at all, Jack. It's just short of a very low-hanging tree with a lot of rough. He does not have the kind of lie where he can play a real shot that he wants to. I don't think he can get the ball on the green, to tell you.
He gets that ball on the green, Rossi. That'll be a miracle.
Well, he could get it on the left front, Dave, if he hit it absolutely perfectly. But I think if he carries the rough that he's got to go over, I think the ball is going to run through the green.
All right, Hale on the right side of the fairway at 2. Your co-leaders, Irwin and Zeller at 4 under, and we'll return to Wingfoot in just a moment.